Hey everyone, Freddie Sahar here, co-owner over at Osirs, and just wanted to start a video series for you guys here. We're going to be focusing on Slack. Today I want to go over the difference between workspaces, channels, direct messages, and threads. And so you can see here, I've got our Slack open. You guys actually should all be invited to this Slack right here. This is our mastermind within Osirs. And so let's go ahead and hop right in. So workspaces are really like your business within Slack. So you can see I have my Osirs workspace here. You can go ahead and click on that and bring up a drop-down menu, and you'll actually see right here I can switch workspaces. PLG, that's my real estate team. I also am with Jeff Moore and his real estate team Slack as well. So you can go ahead and switch between your workspaces there. We'll go ahead and hang out in Osirs today so I can show you guys some examples of what's going on with these channels, direct messages, and threads. Ideally, you'll only have two workspaces unless you're a multi-team brokerage or you're a multi-team team leader. Then maybe I would recommend having different workspaces for each team or each brokerage. To just start off, you'll have one that we create for you for your team, and then you'll also be invited into our Slack one here, our Osirs Slack right here, mastermind, that you'll be in as well. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So channels, what are channels? So channels are really topics and, if you will, feeds of messages. We generally try and keep them based off of topics, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up Jeff's right here. This is a good example of how a real estate team's Slack should look and how we will go ahead and configure it for your team as well. So you can see here we have the general channel. So this is really anything general. This could be just conversation between agents. You know, this could be, hey, we're looking for this type of property. We have some buyers looking for this. It can be sharing assets. So you can see here Jeff's programmed in some good morning power-ups. So it's a Zoom meeting that they have to talk about things that they're grateful for. So you can go ahead and see all the different channels. Another one here is celebrating good times, new appointments set, under contract. All the different types of things that we're going to celebrate together as a team can be housed in here. The really important channels and channels that we'll actually go ahead and explore in another video are going to be here, the lead alerts channel. So this is where your leads will come back to, whether this is a new lead or a re-engagement lead from something like Ylopo, if that's what you're using, or any other type of revival sources. So you're going to have those right here, but we'll dive into that on a later date. We're going to have a full video series on just our lead ponds and our lead notifications within Slack. So those are what channels are like. You can actually have multiple members in channels. You can have private channels. So you can see here in my team's Slack, we have some private channels that are just for agents that are, maybe some of our top producers. But then we have our general channel that's open to everyone. We have our closers channel. So, again, some of our top agents are in that channel only. You can have as many channels as you like, but we would recommend not going too overboard. You don't want to bombard your agents with notifications. Those are what channels are like. Channels are going to be, again, just based off of topics. So general, buyer need, random, real estate. We have wins. You can program in some really, funny GIFs like this as well within those. Next up are direct messages. So you can see here I have some direct messages. There's a list of all the direct messages that I have currently open. And that's a great way that you can go ahead and kind of scroll through some of these direct messages. If you had a conversation in the past and you want to go ahead and reopen them, you can see here Slack bot. This is a direct message I have with this bot within Slack. But you can also go ahead and start a message by, you can see in the mastermind group right here, there's 28 members in our mastermind group right up here. So you can go ahead and click and open this. It'll give you a list of everyone in here. So say I wanted to, hey, Terry wanted to have a message with Terry Bias. I can go ahead and shoot a message right here. And it'll open up a new thread, or Terry and I have had some messages in the past. It'll open up a thread for us to talk with each other. What you can also do is you can also hit all DMs, and this will show you all your direct messages that you're involved in. And so you can go ahead and reopen a direct message there. You can go back up. I've got one with Pete. Go back to there. It's a great way to organize and keep everything in one place if you want to go ahead and utilize the direct message feature that way. The last item for today's video is threads. So threads, I have a good example here. Threads are a great way to have a conversation without clogging up the feed of the channel. So you have a feed of a channel here. It was one of our agents' birthdays, so you can see our team members are wishing her happy birthday. But one of our agents, Tracy Lyons, had a question. Our contract system was down today. She was asking if anyone was having trouble. I was trying to write an offer this morning, and I was not having the best of luck getting that done. Rather than clogging the whole entire feed, though, I went ahead and responded to her thread. So you can see here I hit reply to thread. If you have a full screen open, it'll go ahead and pull the thread up to the right here, and you can see your messages without leaving the channel. So those are what threads are. Another great way, just like direct messages, that you can go ahead and stay organized with your threads is right here, hitting the threads button up top. And this will go ahead and show you all threads that you have been tagged in, or any conversations that you've had in. So you can see all my threads over the past couple weeks are right here. I can go ahead and reply to each one of them. This is a great way if you're having multi-threaded conversations with multiple members on your team, that you can go ahead and stay in touch with all your clients, or excuse me, all your team members, and stay up to date with all your conversations that you're having. So stay tuned for many more of these videos, guys. We're going to really dive into how Slack works and how you can utilize it efficiently for your team. Go ahead and see you next time.